Hey, today we are taking a look at Parallax. This is a game I've seen on Steam recently. It is a puzzle game where its main function is to move between two worlds, a white world and a black world. I haven't played any of it, as you can see. It's all locked. Everything, literally everything, is under lock and key. So we're just gonna jump in and see what the game is like. Because that's what we do here on Taking a Look. It's what we do. Goal. Okay. Whoa. What just happened? Oh, okay. That is our goal. Right there. Oh, what a nice world. Doesn't look like it wants to kill me today. Huh. Okay. Space to jump. Jump. Like that. Woo! Platformers! Platformers! Ooh. It's a mirror. Mirror? It's a portal. Portal is a better word for this. Apparently only a one-way portal into a world of blackness. Want to do it? Yeah? No? Yeah? I'm doing it! Ah! Well, that's nice. Okay. So, we've got portals. That's nice. Portals that lead to magical places, and then I probably shouldn't just randomly jump through. Because it leads to my death. Look at that. I can see everything through it. It's amazing. That's the goal right there. There we go. Don't you just love tutorial levels? It's so amazing. Deaths 1. On the tutorial of all levels, I die. Because I want to know what... Ah! Why is it doing that? Because I want to know what I can do all the time. Oh. Hello, moving portal. Oh, I see. Oh, Mr. Moving Portal wants me to come through this way. I concur, Moving Portal. That is a good idea. What about you, Mrs. Moving Portal? How do you feel about this situation? Come through? Of course, it's what I will do. Very good. Oh, yes. Wait my turn, of course. Of course, like a gentleman would. Those small mistakes you make when you come out of a portal and see that there's just nothing in front of you. Sometimes you just have to turn around. It's just the truth. The truth of every situation. I don't care about my summary of how I did and stars and things. I love tutorial levels, they're amazing. This is attached to that thing, which is a box. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. We're in another mysterious world with a bobbing portal, which is just being annoying for the sake of being annoying. Woo! Use mouse 1. Of course. Ooh. Look at you. Woo! Woohoo! Okay, yeah, stop. We have work to do. We can't just keep pressing. No! I mistimed that jump. Quite terribly, actually. I was so overzealous in completing these puzzles and waving my mouse cursor all over the place so that you people die of motion sickness, because that's my goal in life. Actions. 3 out of 1. Deaths 1 time. Nice. I don't care about your statistics. I know that's the goal. That direction. I don't want to go over there. I want to go over here. I'm looking at this situation. We have 500 million buttons, each of which links up to different portals. kind of a predictable thing to occur. Let's see. Clearly this is the only button that we can press, so it must be done. What do we got here? Ah, it leads to button number 2. Hello, button number 2. How are you today? Not too bad. How are you? I've been better. I'm living in a world that's just filled with puzzles and it's black and white and it's strange. Oh, that's too bad, sir. Maybe you can press me and it'll solve problems. That's a great idea, Mr. Button. That is amazing. Of course, I'm... Mr. Button. Get out of here. Perfect! I love perfection. It's amazing. But your puzzles are still... Ah, look at this. Wait. Oh, Lord almighty. It's one of these kinds of puzzles, isn't it? Oh. It's gonna flip them all. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out the right combination. Oh, or I could just do this. I have the odd feeling that that's not going to be what we need to do. But on the other hand, it could be. And if it is, I would be really happy. Nah. It's a no-go, guys. Why can't your solutions be simple, puzzle? Because it is my job to solve them. And there's no point in solving easy puzzles, one might say. How about that? How do you like that? Can you give me a little insight into the other side of you? No. Can I hold shift and run? Not a thing. That's it. That's my review. There's no running in this game, so terrible. It's so bad. Oh. I suppose that such a thing would happen. We are locked out once more. And woo! Nice. Nice. You can jump through those. I love it. I'm gonna click this one next. And with any hope, that will do it, I think. Of course, we need alternating ones. Yes! Because the X in this world corresponds to the opening in the other world. Ah, I understand now. This is kind of trippy, actually, walking through all of that. But very good, very good. There, we have succeeded once more. More of a goal. But where to? Wherefore art thou, goal? Let's look at the situation on the other side. What do we have here? Some ridiculous radiator button thing. We can't pass through there, but we can. In fact, trying not to fall there. We can go over here and we'll get to the button and it'll be amazing. Click. Now that flips around and now we can get to the button, right? Right? Oh. You dare to challenge me in a time-based puzzle. I see how it is. Oh, and look! My cursor's moving around. Whew. That's good, right? No? What do you want me to do? No, we're not going to panic yet. Yet. We are going to do this with a level-headed mind. And then after the 7th or 8th try, we're going... Well, I had to put myself out of my misery somehow. I am, after all, a truly miserable person. Come on, go! Woo! And then that flips around, and then we go through here, and we get the button. Yes! Success. Don't you just love it? Living in these worlds. Clicking buttons, jumping on pads. It's amazing. all of these tutorial levels, which are so clearly tutorial levels. I hope they're tutorial levels. Okay. Oh. Another one of these. I know your tricks, portals. I understand what you're supposed to do. Wait a minute. What have we here? This is different. I don't like different. Different means more difficult, which is actually a good thing. But I'm going to be a prick and say it's terrible. I see. That is the button that we see. Oh, Lord Almighty. I see. Okay. Okay. So... no, I see. I see what's going on here. So what we have to do is solve the puzzle in the other world first. Right? Yes. Yes, that is the truth. That is the truth. The case in the situation. I need to once more examine the situation. What do we do? What do we do? I'm having thoughts here, people. I'm just taking a little think. I think we want to get to that button, but how? Ah! Oh. It's really easy to slip off the edge here. At least we don't die per se, we just disintegrate. So we'll have to deal with this puzzle then. Which probably necessitates this button. Whoop. And I'm gonna go with that being a good setup. It shall be brilliant, we shall be happy, everyone will be happy. It's all good. Let's go. Woo. Woo. Yes, yes, nope, no good. Okay, I'm liking this, We're getting interplay between the two worlds. It's amazing. I hope to add that. I need to not be so hasty though. This is pretty cool. Hopefully, and I expect this to be the case, we'll see more and more interplay between the two worlds. And it will be amazing, and there'll be so many interesting puzzles. Oh, look at that, it's closed. Because we need to flip them all back round. Like this. And this. Which is not correct. This is not correct. We want to click that, and then click this. There we go. Yes, this will work. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sneezing. Whoa. Where'd that come from? Bit my tongue a little. That's terrible. I mean, being punished in the game is one thing. Being punished in real life is a completely different thing. When you sneeze and bite your tongue, it's terrible. We're victorious once more. How amazing. How amazing. Let's see the next. We have two paths, the right path and the left path. The right path is protected by a dread knight. The left path is protected by a monk. You can ask them only one question. What question will you ask them? Are you on fire? And are you on fire? If the answer is yes, we're going to be fine. It's going to be perfect. Everyone will survive. If not, then the Dread Knight is going to cut us down and it'll be terrible. Okay, what is this puzzle we're looking at? Let us see. Well, we've got a button here and we've got a button over there. This button switches this portal, and that button does something with that, which I presume would be to move it. Let's check. Ooh, I like that. I like that. It's so much more style than if you were to just simply, you know, just move the platform. Do a little twist. Here we are. Woo! We got another button, which will flip that portal, which is going to be a good thing? Question mark? Maybe? I have no clue. Because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just making it up. Just bear with me, people. Bears be with me. Okay, so now we need to click the platform again, quite clearly. Because with the platform on the other side, we'll be able to jump over there and we'll get to our goal and it'll be amazing! Yes. The solution is at hand, people. And when solutions are at hand, I jump to them? Probably. It's probably the solution. Woo! How brilliant! A new chapter is unlocked. New stories, new amazing things. But for now, that is Parallax. An amusing game of puzzles between a black and white setting, and it looks like these are boost ramps, which I did see in the trailer. These things get more complicated. A lot more complicated. I get a good feeling that A is but teaching us what will later be used in B and C. Yes. That is what I see here. I'm thinking that potentially this could turn into a series in the future. Maybe. I am looking for another series as XCOM is coming to an end because we are terrible. And by we, I mean I am terrible. I can't put this on you people. It's all me throwing my rookies into the meat grinder and just spewing out little bits of just rookie bits. It's terrible. Yep, so perhaps look to see more of this in the future. We'll see. I'll figure it out probably at some point, maybe. I don't know. But until then, thanks for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And enjoy the rest of your day.